Khakis. I hate that their team name is so long that it's going over the score, but
What can you do? Okay, so it looks like we're getting in on game 1 here. No, it's definitely not a button check. We have Max Ketchum and Angel Cortez versus TheRapture and Khakis. Diddy Kong
so
is...
one cloud per team in this game. And so far, TheRapture's already been putting on a good amount of damage with this cloud. But, oh wait. So I meant to say,
curious, is that Max playing Diddy?
I think that's Angel playing Diddy, and I think Max is playing Cloud.
You might be right. I'm not sure. I know. All I know is I've seen these guys play before, and not once did any monkeys come out.
Yeah, I've never seen Max Ketchum's Cloud for sure. I mean, Angel Cortez, you know, he's pretty much infamous for his Diddy, so this is to be expected. We knew it was going to come out at some point.
All I know is I've seen this guy. No, Rosalina and doubles is like so haphazard, I find, because you know you have to control Rosa, Luma, and be aware of. Wow.
Yeah, she's able to do a lot, but then she can get in bad situations, like the one we just saw.
There's a trick for that. You can actually B reverse her launch star recovery.
Yeah, I know.
It's like I know how to, but it's hard to explain.
Yeah, I know Rosalina's up is a little bit tricky, but I've already seen Khakis make that mistake a few times. Like, it's tricky getting that angle when you're kind of like towards the middle of the stage and under it.
Wow.
Okay, really nice follow from Angel there.
Just couldn't leave well enough alone. Just had to go in and say, the hoo-ha's not dead. Not today, boys.
Okay, that barrel just
so it's one cloud versus 5 stocks. Things are not going well.
Yeah, so this is going to be tough for TheRapture to catch up, but he's living so far. Ooh, they're going for some extra style.
I did not know that combo. Banana into rocket barrel. That is intriguing.
Yeah, Angel is looking ridiculously accurate with those barrels.
I did not know that combo.
I don't know if I should put all this together.
It just can't be helped because they just don't have a team name. The people get to see with their eyes. They saw who won.
Yeah, true. Maybe should have just called it like Ketchum and Cortez or something.
My question is, why are there an 8-player Smash when no one's using yellow?
Actually, I heard them talking about an 8-player Smash earlier. Oh yeah, they were joking about like, yeah, we want to be yellow team earlier.
Oh, they did earlier.
There are some extra stages you can do in 8-player Smash, but they're not, you know, legal by official Nebulous rules. Looks like we're going Duck Hunt though.
So this is definitely an optimal stage for Mac. He has freedom to run around. And, you know, blast zones aren't, you know, if he gets knocked back, it's a little more easier for him to recover, I find, because, you know, blast zones aren't that far away.
Yeah, I feel like even though Lil Mac is a very different character from Cloud, it's almost going to be a little bit of a similar dynamic with TheRapture being able to go in a little bit more than Rosa. But they're going to be without those chunky aerials they had in the last game.
Missed the punch. Now if that were pre-patch, that up air would have killed Rosa. For sure.
And unlike Cloud, Lil Mac can't just charge this punch, so those KO punches are going to be really critical for them.
Killed his partner in the process. Would you say that's a fair trade?
I don't know. Blue team is still down a stock, but not too bad a position.
I mean, they're still maintaining control for the most part. But
yeah, for sure. What's great is I can see Khakis is able to sometimes, like, you know, I mean, Rosalina by herself, combined with Luma, is already kind of a fortress. And Khakis seems to be good at using his teammate to make even more of a fortress.
Ooh, chop him down. Now, if I know Rapture, he's going to go in with a jab or a down tilt, something to confirm into the Destroyer of Worlds. And there it is.
Yeah, and like I said, I knew that kind of thing was going to be really important for them because, you know, Lil Mac can't just charge this KO punch. They're going to really have to rely on that, especially if they want to catch up right. Well, I mean, now they're already in the lead.
And, like, unlike most Macs I've seen in bracket, I mean, you don't see a lot of Macs in bracket to begin with, but, you know, Rapture definitely knows how to, like, he knows what he's doing on the ground. He's not going to go in blind. He throws out smashes a lot because they're usually safe on block.
Yeah, that's one thing a lot of people underestimate on Lil Mac.
And he knows not to jump unless he absolutely has to. If he can, he'll counter off stage to bring himself closer.
Ooh.
Now the question is he gonna? There we go. I was about to say, is he gonna waste it to close out that stock or just do something else?
Okay, so Max took that stock right away. He's like, all right, you need somebody.
Yeah, you need to get out of here.
So Angel still holds on to the stock, though.
Ooh, that was close.
Okay, Max really putting in some work with these nairs and those up airs. Just so
I thought he
good at
got hit
scooping
for a
people up.
second. I was wondering where he went. Oh my God, you can tell they want Mac out as soon as possible because clearly he's the bigger threat. Okay,
So Rosa being very light in this high percent is only going to be a little bit, but, you know, if Khakis plays really smart right now, it's definitely possible to bring it back.
as soon as possible. Clearly he's the bigger threat.
I'm sure right now Khakis is just going to want to keep this going as long as possible so he can get back Luma, get in some kind of good position for himself.
All right, now he can go on the careful offensive.
Got a little bit close to him there.
But alas, wait, this is winners finals, right?
Yep.
Why does it say losers round one?
That's a good point. Because losers round one was a long time ago, so nobody's
Yes,
changed
it
that
was.
for a while. It took a moment to register, like, oh yeah, this is winners finals.
So we're running it back to Duck Hunt. Did they?
Oh, very unfortunate.
Not even 10 seconds, and travesties are happening.
Yeah, I mean, like a few other characters in this game, Lil Mac is one of those characters that's just going to be, you know, so vulnerable and uncomfortable in a position like that.
Bad.
Oh,
What
then
happened?
again.
What happened that time? You get footstool?
I'm guessing it might have been a footstool or it might have been a missed input.
I saw him tumbling, so.
I'm guessing most likely a footstool or a missed input. Either way, you know, just before that happened, I was saying it's just such a dangerous position for Lil Mac.
I would have laughed if the duck like lifted him during the charge up or wind. During the wind up for the up angled forward smash, and it killed because of the height difference.
Yeah, so the Rapture and Khakis are kind of spaghettiing all over each other, but, you know, never say never.
I won't say that, but man, it's just a horrible way to go. Is that it? Yep. He takes the stock. See, now I'm wondering, would Solo Rosa be better for this, or no? No, I take that back. She kind of needs the help. Right, so that's it for Khakis. Now it's the game to see how long Mac can survive. Being stuck on that tree is...
I mean, he's got the KO punch. He can take out at least somebody.
And not anymore.
Still, I mean, any one of Max Smashes, I think, would take out Ketchum right now.
Oh!
I think all three stocks are just on the left side of that screen with Lil Mac, like, you know, struggling.
That's... Oh.